So you and I spoke actually at the beginning, just before this interview started, and apparently there's some breaking news to report, which is that the Democrats have put in some bills, some one-house bills, not supported on the Assembly side, and that could be problematic. But one of them is a pilot program for the Sunni Empowerment Plan. This is what's been holding things up, actually, because of Bill Stokowski out in Western New York and Brian Foley on Long Island. This would be a pilot that would allow a Sunni Binghamton, if I'm not mistaken, to have some more control over its own tuition. Would you support that kind of bill?
Well, you know, I would support something that's good for Binghamton University if it's tied in with the other three centers. You know, up until this point, Liz, Binghamton has not been included, and I've been somewhat troubled by that. Just to hear that they're including Binghamton, again, as I said to you earlier, I want to look at the bill. I'm going to read it sometime in the next 24 hours, see how it affects Binghamton. Look, I'm a legislator here that represents Binghamton and Binghamton University. If there's something good in this bill that's going to help Binghamton, I'm going to be supportive. But let me tell you what bothers me. There's no Assembly companion, so it looks like political cover to me. It looks like some sort of cover to maybe get the Senate back and convince Stokowski and others that they need to vote for a revenue bill.
And so do you think actually that Bill Stokowski should hold out if in fact it turns out that it is not a deal with the Assembly Democrats? Bill Stokowski has said pretty flat out he's not going to vote yes on the revenue piece that is required for all lawmakers, including yourself and Senator Stokowski, to get paid.
Well, you know, I think that's up to Bill Stokowski to decide. All I know is I'm pretty confident that come November, whether it's Bill Stokowski or his primary opponent, that Jack Quinn is going to be the next senator from that area. It's pretty clear from, you know, I read the Buffalo News and follow the race like everybody else does, and Bill Stokowski's got some problems up there, and this is about Jack Quinn showing people in Western New York that he can be a senator in the Republican majority next year, and that's what we're really talking about. So whether Bill Stokowski makes a determination on his own, that's really his call, and I'm not going to you know, try to guess or second guess what he's going to do.
But are you angry at him at all? I mean, to actually have the Senate split this close enables one person, be it Bill Stokowski or Brian Foley or Pedro Espada or whomever, to really hold people hostage. And in this case, all 212 legislators can't get paid until the budget's done, and it's mostly because of the agendas of one or two people in the Senate.
You know, Liz, it's unfortunate that the legislature's not getting paid, but that's too bad. You know, we voted on that 10, 12 years ago. Those are the consequences. You don't get the budget done, you don't get paid. So I don't even think about that. I think what's more important here is that the public is really seeing the dysfunction and incompetence of the Senate Democrats. So the longer a Brian Foley holds out or a Bill Stokowski, the Assembly, you know, did the revenue bill and went home. This really helps our cause in the Republican minority to get the majority back, because it is showing people throughout the state that they're dysfunctional, they're not competent enough to get the job done, and I think it helps us. You know, I'll sit here and wait it out as long as we have to, but the goal for us is to change the course of the state, provide you know, good direction that has not been provided in the Senate, and we believe that the Senate Republican can do that next year when we're back in the majority.
Just before I let you go, Senator, have you heard definitively at this point whether or not the Senate will be coming back, be it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, anytime this week at all?
Liz, I'm sorry, but I'm grinning. It's deafening, the silence. We have heard absolutely nothing.
Okay. Well, I
have no idea.
I may or may not be seeing you soon, Senator, but I want to thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, it's always good to be with you, and we'll talk soon, I'm sure.
Okay, take care.